guitar enthusiast, Lauren Bateman here. In this lesson, we're going to be going over a very simple 2-chord song by the Beatles called Eleanor Rigby. Let's get into the lesson. Now this Eleanor Rigby guitar lesson is for beginners, so we're only going to be using 2 chords, an E minor chord and a C chord. Now if you go listen to the album, there might be a couple other variations, but the goal of this lesson is to keep it simple and make it accessible for beginners. So the way I would recommend making the E minor chord is with the first and second fingers, because this creates a pivot point between the E minor and the C chord. You don't even have to lift up your second finger to get to that C chord. And if you're one of my guitar students and you know the 2-fingered chords, to go from E minor to C, the easy C chord, you only have to move your first finger. So it makes playing this song super simple for beginners. So again, if you're doing the full C chord 3 fingers, leave the second finger down, pivot to C major. And if you're using the 2-fingered chords, E minor to C is just simply moving that first finger back and forth. Now, if you guys need a chord chart to follow along to, you can go to laurenbateman.com. I'll put a link in the description below. And what I'm going to do first is talk about the guitar strumming patterns we're going to use for Eleanor Rigby. And I'm going to give you 2 of them in this lesson. The first one is the simplest. It's going to be 4 down strums for each chord, okay? So let's just start with the C chord here, because that's how our intro starts. And if I have a C chord, it's just going to be 4 downs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, every time you see a chord on that chart, you're just going to play 4 down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the simplest way to do it if you're a beginner. If you feel like your chord changes are fast enough, we can do what is called an 8th note rhythm. That means we're going to be doing 8 down strums. It'll sound like this. It's going to be counted 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and all downs. It'll sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now you'll probably hear in that strumming pattern, it's very dark. And what I'm doing, if you guys are hearing that, that's a good thing. That means your ear's getting better. It's so dark because I'm not really strumming the entire chord. I'm kind of just getting the top 3 notes of the chord. So for the E minor, really focusing on the top 3 strings. And for the C chord, I'm focusing on the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings. You're not hearing those bright tones. Listen again. Hear how dark it is versus this. Now I point this out because this is a great dynamic that even as a beginner you can use in this song. So I'm going to go and do a little bit of a playthrough for you guys so that you can hear it. But what I would recommend is for the parts where it gets, ah, look at all the lonely people, that you use more of those brighter tones versus the verse. So let me show you here in a little bit of a play along so that you guys can work on playing this song with me. Hey guys, hope you're enjoying this lesson so far. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. This way you'll know when I release more videos just like this one. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of a playthrough. I'm going to do the intro, a verse, a chorus. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the whole song. We'll see. All right, so I'm going to count us in, and for the intro, I'm going to do 4 strums per chord, and then when I move to the verse, I'm going to move to the 8th note strumming pattern. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, look at all the lonely people. Ah, look at all the lonely people. All right, I'm going to switch on the verse. Here we go. Eleanor Rigby picks up the rice in the church where her wedding has been. Lives in a dream, waits at the window in the face that she keeps by the door. Who is a foreigner people? Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Another verse. Father Mackenzie, writing the words of a sermon that no one will hear. No one comes near, look at him working, donning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. What does he care? All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? Ready? So hopefully you guys heard those dynamics of me sometimes playing loud, playing soft, using the dark higher strings, using the brighter lower strings. So play around with that in your playing. Really hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Make sure to give me a thumbs up. YouTube's gonna pop over a couple more videos over there. Go check those out, and I hope to see you guys in another lesson video real soon.